Hi everybody. I thought I'd make this video today on, I was kind of thinking about my breastfeeding experiences with my kids, kind of like going over in my mind some of the experiences that I had. And I worked, and as probably many of you do too, and then of course in those first few weeks or months, how frustrating sometimes it can be breastfeeding, because you're learning and the baby's learning. And I was thinking that I wanted to give you guys a tip about how to, what to do when you get really, really frustrated. And that's basically to, I would say, give yourself, call it a breastfeeding timeout. So what you could do is you would make sure that their bottles, whether you choose to do formula or if you're got a stash of breast milk in the freezer, is basically you would say, okay, I need some time where I don't breastfeed 24 hours. So you have all your bottles ready, and you get someone to watch the baby, and you go to bed, and you just sleep as much as you can. Your breasts will wake you up. When they do, you can pump that milk out, or you can put the baby there if you're feeling like it. But you can pump the milk out, go back to sleep, or run a few errands. Just give yourself some time to relax and not think about breastfeeding. But of course, your breasts are still going to need to be emptied, and you're still going to need to get that milk out. So when it gets uncomfortable, that's when you would pump. Then of course, after that 24 hours, you get started back again, feeding the baby as much as you can. And whenever you have a frustration period of, it's never bad or wrong to give yourself a timeout, a breastfeeding timeout, and to allow yourself to rest up a little. More than 24 hours, then you would want to start pumping. But in just a 24-hour period, you could just pump when your breasts are so full, you just got it. You just got to do it. And then just give yourself that time to relax. Drink a little wine if you want. Go out to dinner. Whatever it is that helps you relax, but also get some sleep. Take a good nap. Things always look better after are well rested. So that's my tip on breastfeeding and the frustrations that you may face, and just giving yourself that breastfeeding timeout. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or to comment. I hope that helps a little bit. And then I want to talk more about other frustrations that we might have. And I actually wrote it down. Sometimes we get sick, and we have to go to the hospital. Maybe it's for a procedure, or maybe we're taking a medication that the baby cannot, that goes in the milk, and the baby cannot breastfeed while you're on that medication. And it's always good to check with the lactation nurse to see if it's safe. But I think my next video I will talk about how you can pump it up so that you can keep your milk supply up. That's also good for if you want to go out and have some drinks. What you need to do to keep that to keep your supply up. But basically we call it pumping and dumping, and I will go over some of those tips on my next video. All right, guys.